Welcome back to my YouTube channel. What if I told you that a simple 5-cent coin, a coin most Americans wouldn't bend down to pick up, could be worth $765,000? Yes, you heard that right. Tonight, we're talking about the 2006 mint-marked Jefferson Nickel. Not just any nickel. Not the ordinary pocket change you toss into a jar. We're talking about a rare era variety struck at the Philadelphia Mint that has shaken serious collectors and quietly changed lives. And if you're between 30 and 65, living in the United States, holding on to old coins thinking they're just spare change, this might be the moment that changes everything. Let's begin. In 2006, the United States Mint continued production of the modern design featuring President Thomas Jefferson's forward-facing portrait on the obverse. Part of the redesign introduced after the historic 2004 to 2005 Westward Journey series. The coin carried the small but powerful P Mint mark, representing the Philadelphia Mint. Millions were struck. Most are worth exactly 5 cents. But not all of them. Because in that year, a small number of 2006 Jefferson Nickels were struck with a dramatic minting error. An error so visually striking and so scarce that high-grade certified examples have commanded values reaching $765,000 in elite numismatic auctions. Pause for a moment. $765,000 for a nickel. Let that sink in. Now here's where it gets interesting. Mint errors are not accidents in the way we think of them. They are rare mechanical anomalies, moments where the precision of the minting process shifts just enough to create something extraordinary. In the case of the rare 2006 Jefferson Nickel, collectors have identified examples with significant off-center strikes, double die characteristics, and dramatic planchet anomalies that transform the common coin into a six-figure asset. And here's the truth most people don't realize. The difference between a 5-cent coin and a $750,000 treasure can be almost invisible to the untrained eye. That's both exciting and terrifying. Exciting, because the opportunity is real. Terrifying, because how many people have unknowingly spent one of these coins at a gas station? How many are sitting in drawers, coin jars, old bank rolls, or inherited collections right now? Let me ask you something. When was the last time you checked your nickels? Exactly. This is where Act 2 begins, the awakening. The rare 2006 Jefferson Nickel error isn't valuable because it's old. It's valuable because it's rare, certified, and in extraordinary condition. High-grade specimens authenticated by respected grading services such as the Professional Coin Grading Service and the Numismatic Guarantee Company have reached staggering numbers when the right buyer meets the right coin. Collectors don't chase age. They chase scarcity and condition, and the 2006 era nickel delivers both. Think about the psychology here. In a world of digital assets, volatile markets, and economic uncertainty, tangible assets like rare coins provide something powerful: control. You can hold them, store them, pass them on. And when the market demand surges, you can capitalize. The demand for modern mint errors has been intensifying. Serious collectors recognize that contemporary error coins in pristine condition are significantly harder to find than older circulated pieces. Why? Because today's minting technology is highly advanced. Errors are rarer, and when they occur, they're quickly pulled from circulation. That makes surviving examples extraordinarily desirable. And here's a pattern interrupt for you. Imagine explaining to your neighbor that your retirement boost didn't come from crypto or real estate, but from a nickel. Sounds almost ridiculous, doesn't it? Until it isn't. Because in high-end auctions across America, rare modern coins are quietly exchanging hands for life-changing amounts of money. Wealth in this space moves silently. The headlines rarely scream about it. But collectors know. Dealers know. Investors know. And now, you know. Let's talk about what makes the $765,000 example so powerful. It wasn't just an error. It was an error in near-perfect condition. That combination is explosive. A dramatic strike anomaly combined with sharp details, original luster, and minimal contact marks creates a perfect storm of desirability. Condition is king. Say that with me. Condition is king. A circulated error may be valuable. But a high-grade, certified, visually dramatic error? That's where six figures live. Now, I want you to feel something for a moment. Imagine opening a small box of old coins you've ignored for years. Imagine spotting a 2006 nickel with the P mint mark. Imagine noticing something unusual, a doubling in the lettering, a misalignment, a strange off-center strike. Your heart starts to race. You send it for grading. Weeks pass, then the email arrives. Your coin is authenticated. High grade. Significant error. That is the moment ordinary becomes extraordinary. This is Act 3, the decision. Because knowledge without action is wasted opportunity. If you are serious about building wealth through rare coins, you must develop the habit of examination. Study mint marks. Understand strike quality. Learn the difference between damage and authentic mint error. Invest in magnification tools. Protect coins properly. And when you suspect something rare, send it to a reputable grading service. This is not gambling. This is educated positioning. And let's address the fear directly. What if I don't have one? Fair question. But here's the empowering truth: you don't need to own every rare coin. You only need to find 1.1 overlooked error. One high-grade survivor. One moment of awareness that others miss. The 2006 P. Jefferson Nickel error worth $765,000 proves that modern coins many people still consider ordinary, can hold extraordinary potential. And as more collectors enter the market, as demand intensifies, and as certified examples become tightly held in private collections, scarcity only grows stronger. Scarcity drives value. Value builds wealth. Wealth creates freedom. And freedom is why you're here. If you're between 30 and 65, you understand time differently. You understand legacy. You understand security. Rare coin collecting isn't just a hobby. At this level, it's strategic asset acquisition. So tonight I challenge you. Before you dismiss another nickel as pocket change, pause. Examine it. Respect it. Because hidden within that 5-cent coin could be opportunity knocking softly. And opportunity rarely knocks twice. The 2006 P. Jefferson Nickel error story is not about luck. It's about awareness.